It was but a few weeks ago that I walked into my comic shop to find Fantastic Four Funko Pops. I walked out with my own 4-inch vinyl thing, happy as could be. Soon thereafter, I learned that Amazon's next Marvel Collector Core box would feature the Four, and my voice reached choir boy pitch. I placed my order and eagerly began waiting for my mystery box of Funko Fantastic Four Fantasticness. It has at last arrived, and we're going to unbox it right here on the Toy Show. But first, I've got 2 of Gentle Giant's animated, read Scotty Young, Marvel statues now, and they're just a delight. I'm looking forward to having a whole shelf dedicated to these things at some point, and I'm pretty sure I know what my next one will be. This amazing little Sorcerer Supreme is based on Scotty Young's cover to 2016's Doctor Strange Annual #1, and it is hilarious. There isn't much else I need to say about it, so behold. If Scotty's take is a little too lighthearted for you, head on over to Sideshow, take out your piggy bank, and wreck that swine with a hammer, because this Doctor Strange maquette is up for pre-order and it is gorgeous. He's 23 inches tall with a sculpted polyresin body and outfit, but that billowy cloak of levitation, it's all fabric 100% and fully posable too, measuring 26 inches at its widest point. Strange? Yes. Amazing? Yes, yes, yes. If you listen to the Comics Now podcast, and you should, then you know I'm a huge fan of the Fantastic Four. There's just something about a family doing fantastic things while still having to deal with normal family things. It just gets me. So when I saw January's theme for the Collector Core box, there was no question. I had to have it. So let's crack this thing open. First up, we've got a Doom pin, and it is simply delightful. It's hard to think about the FF without thinking about their biggest nemesis, and I'm really glad he's represented here in the box. There's obviously lots of other villains that could have made an appearance here: Galactus, Mole Man, Puppet Master, but you can't put it all in this box, and Doom is definitely the biggest. Next, we've got this gorgeous blue tee featuring a little riff on the world's greatest comic magazine that tags the top of every issue of Fantastic Four. I absolutely love this thing, and am in fact wearing it right now. It's very comfortable, and unlike most t-shirts, it doesn't stink when you first take it out of the package. As you can see, there are 2 exclusive pops in this box, and first up, we've got this glow-in-the-dark Johnny Storm. His pose also differs somewhat from the standard Torch pop, so he'll be unique enough on your shelf if you're collecting everything. Look at him glow! The other pop is Mr. Fantastic, and I suppose it's only fair he would end up in here. After all, he's the only member of the Four who doesn't have a retailer-exclusive alternate version. His pose is different than the standard read, as one would hope, though I can't say he looks all that different enough. Lastly, and I almost missed it, there's this Torch decal. It's pretty simple, but it's pretty sweet too. So, am I glad I jumped in? Am I glad I spent $29.99 on this thing? I am, but I do have some criticisms. The biggest one, by a country mile, is that aside from the shirt, Sue and Ben are completely absent from this box. There's double Johnny in here, between the pop and the decal, and there's the Doom pin, which is pretty sweet and pretty on topic. But doesn't it seem odd having a box for the FF and Sue and Ben get short shrift? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. The other criticism is the Reed Pop, not to be confused with Reed Pop, the people who put on New York Comic Con. He's awesome, and since I don't already have a Mr. Fantastic Pop, I'm glad to have him. But as an exclusive item, he's not all that unique. Wouldn't it be cool if they made a somewhat stretchy or bendy version just for this box? Johnny glows in the dark, as any good Torch should, so why not make Mr. Fantastic just a little bit more fantastic for this box? Anyway, it's still a righteous box, warts and all, and with March's theme focusing on the Infinity Saga, I think I'll stay active with my subscription at least a little while longer. And you can be sure we'll cover whatever it is right here on The Toy Show. Well, that's going to do it for us today. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Comics Nowcast. And for news, reviews, and anything related to comic books, comic movies, comic TV, and more, go to comics-now.com.